Cuddle Booney donated $100 through Super Chat. BALLS.
Ooh, cashews, yummers. My favorite. Anyway, greetings everyone, Jackogień here. Hopefully you're all doing well. Thank you, Sib, for like way too much money. Thank you for basically giving me another days of work pay, so I appreciate that. Especially because considering coming up soon, I have to work with an individual that I don't really get along with well, so that helps me out a lot. Thank you. Pecans are alright. But how are you doing, Cuddle, Alice, Octo Alex? Hopefully you're all doing well as we are about to get back into Splatoon 3 for the Nintendo Switch. As the thumbnail shows, as I have holding in my hand, we are going to finish off the Big Swig kit. The first kit, the vanilla. As always, we're going to be doing CantDoJack as the pool. And we're going to just drop in and hopefully have some fun tonight before I have to go to worky. But hopefully y'all are doing well out there in the world. I would have stayed up for a tooth surgery though. I think my right gum is swollen too much. Yeah, maybe I'll give that money back. I'll commission you. We'll money launder. It's okay. Yay, money launder. For legal reasons is a joke. That's just a running gag I have because we're constantly... Cuddle's supporting me as a streamer and I'm supporting them as an artist. So, it's just a running gag. Oh, like an insurance thingy. Maybe. That's smart. Limitless? That's Colonel's old username. That's crazy. Also, hello, Marwolf. Hopefully you're doing well. Also, why is loading time? Hello? Hello? Is someone DCing? First game of the stream and we might have a DC. Lovely. Let's see. Nope, surprisingly not. Alright, let's go. See, that's the one thing I'm hoping with Switch 2 is that it runs a little better. Which I think it will, like, performance-wise. But, like, I don't know about networking and everything. Boop. Teehee. Me when ink back. Okay. I'll put that right there. I am suffering. Please don't suffer. Please rebound from the bad vibe. By the way, this version of Cyberworld is made by DJ Cutman and Game Shops, meaning that there are some people out there who try to take this remake and like claim it as their own. It's not. It's theirs, and guess what? They have free use for streamers. So if anyone out there tries to do anything with this is fine. DJ Cutman and Game Chops are super cool, like, individuals that let streamer use their remakes. That don't touch my stream is what I'm trying to say. Grr, I will fight you. I will fight whatever, like, claim you try to do if you're not DJ Cutman or Game Chops. Only this is their remake. Grr, grumble, grumble. Sorry, I'm just venting a little bit because I've had that happen before where this song I actually removed temporarily from my playlist because it was giving me issues, and then I was like, wait a minute, this is DJ Cutman. This shouldn't give me any issues at all. And then I added it back, and then it was fine for a while. But I know, like, I have a gut feeling that someone somewhere is going to be malicious with it and be like, grr, I'm going to try to get some of Jackogien's ad revenue, even though I barely make anything from ad revenue. So, you know, it's more fellas like, you know, Cuddle and the members who really financially support me. So, if y'all didn't know that, ad revenue is barely anything. So that's why I'm glad Cuddle's supportive, and then like the members out there as well. You all are crazy and helpful. Take the damn money. Grr. I'm also have a job though, and I might even okay. Well, I can't really talk too much about this, but I will just say that there was a recent opening at a place I used to be a assistant at, an IT assistant, and they just had an opening that I decided to apply for. If I would get that gig, I would get paid not only better, but it's a shorter commute, meaning I would spend basically 3 times less on gas, because it's like 3 times closer than my current workplace. So if that happens, that could be huge. It could also be better hours potentially, but I don't know. I'm waiting and seeing on that. Like I said, I don't want to ramble on that too much, but TLDR, that could be huge. Also, why do I have a million emails from Adobe? Why emails show up from like... Why is my emails not sorted by date? Excuse me? Filter. Why can't I filter my email by date? Brosif. I'm going to strangle Outlook anyway. I mean, Rumi soon after a few months, potentially? I need to save up a lot of money. A lot of Cromer, but I'm planning on it. So, you know. Either way. I'm hoping to get that because that could be huge. That could be mega huge, mega pog, mega whatever you wanna. I didn't even see who queued into my lobby, but I would assume potentially, maybe, perhaps. Yep, Jerp, I knew she would. I had a feeling they would. It's the ultimate lurker. So, we got Jerp, we got Alice, we got Cuddle, we got Joseph. Joseph doing some stream hopping because me and Joseph were hanging out with nobody while nobody was doing the satisfying factory. I love this seeing all the, like, wow, there's a lot of Big Swigs. You guys don't have to play Big Swig. I appreciate it. It makes it silly. But you don't have to play Big Swig just because we are. It does make it a little interesting, though. Especially as, you know, I'm trying to 4-star this. By the way, Big Swig is actually a really fun weapon for zones. I've been really enjoying my time with it when I play zones lately. Like, if zones is in a rotation, I'm free. I'm playing Big Swig in zones. Hi, Cuddle. Bye, Cuddle. Ow, hammer. By the way, I've been yapping a lot. How are y'all this evening, nighttime? It's a Tuesday. We're turf warring on a Tuesday night. Which is something I used to do at one point. There was a weird hiccup in between. I like looking back at my streaming history just because it's like fun to do. Like, oh, what did I do around this time? You know, there's this time where Turf War and VOD was technically dead, but I still did Turf War on a Tuesday night for like 3 streams, I think. I don't know why I just didn't call it Turf War and VOD, but like they're kind of just Turf War on Tuesday night specifically. I don't know why. I think I was just free Tuesday night because of my college schedule. But, you know. Had kittens yesterday and they're so cute. Oh, that's awesome to hear, Pool Noodle. That's awesome. Kitten. Cats are cute. Alright, got the funny man out of the way. I'm gonna suck. And I'm gonna throw that way. Out of here, sub. Almost got the pain. The pain had slightly more range and more power. Okay, 20-some seconds. Game seems a little laggy, but I think that's just performance-wise. I could try unplugging and replugging my capture card, though. That might help with a little bit of hiccups as well. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. I think we won that. Hello, Pearl. Hopefully you're doing well. Hello, Paul. I'm gonna unplug and plug back in because it is being a little silly. And go to my capture card. Boop and boop. Please tell me it's gonna actually work. I might have to do the little silly thing where I turn on my webcam temporarily and then I swap over to the capture. That didn't work either. Uh-oh. The little stickers on your Big Swig art. Me too, thanks. I asked, back when I commissioned this ages ago, I asked Vivs to do that because I thought it would be cool. I was like, oh, hey, what if I just, could you like throw in like little stickers on the weapon just to make it like different? I want like a little fire one, Zecco, Premier Ball because I love like the Premier Pokeball, Minecraft, and then the pan. So Miso like it because I was like, I thought I would really like Big Swig a lot more than I did when it first came out. I didn't really like it when it first came out, and then it just kept getting buffed. It kept getting like feeling better over time, and every single patch since it's been out, it's improved. And now it's like a nice alternate weapon for both Turf War and Splat Zone because it paints like crazy. Like, it paints well. I also kind of like, I don't know, like, Vivs does Jack in a way where they look very androgynous, which I like. Like, it looks like the eyes look a little feminine, but, like, the rest of the body looks a little bit, like, masculine, but not too much. It has sort of this, like, it has a good androgynous feel, which I really like. Which is ironic because, like, this artwork was made before I even knew I was androgynous. But it's still a W because of it. This and Pencil were so under-tuned at launch, real. Yeah, then Pencil became good. And then Pencil was, like, even, like, ugh, I hate this word, but meta at one point. And, like, it was used heavily in comp. But, I do like to see, like, silly, goofy weapons being utilized. And Pencil does fit that category. Like, what other game in the world can you shoot somebody with a pencil and it being, like, a top weapon? Like, that I just find hilarious. I just find, that's this very whimsical element of Splatoon I enjoy. Nova's still suffering, but I mean, Nova's like, I like Nova for turf. I don't really use Nova for anything like in any of the ranked modes, but it's still a silly weapon for turf in my opinion, which is why I 4-starred Anaki, and I'll probably 4-star the vanilla Nova as well eventually. I don't know when, probably during a fest or something. I will work on that. Because here's one of the goals I have. There are 20 weapons out there. About 20 that I want to 4-star before Splatoon 4. I'm not going to be like any like SRB2 dude and try to 4-star every weapon or anything. But I almost 3-starred every weapon. I'm just postponing it. Because number one, I want to collab with Cuddle for the the H3 nozzle noses. And then for the whatchamacallit, for the Eliter scope, I need to make sure I have a time where I'm not working or having anything else planned, which right now, that happens very rarely. I'm always planning something, and like, even on my days off, I like planning like literally double streams soon. There's gonna be the Mario Sunshine is still going on. I'm going to be doing that every, like, Friday night with Blasian. And then there is a silly little part of May I Stream, which this is sort of like a tee-hee. It's part of May I Stream, but not part of May I Stream, where my buddy Crow Collector and I will do a co-op of Banjo-Kazooie similar to the Mario Sunshine. So, you know, I'm probably doing double streams on both those days. I'm doing a double stream this Thursday with Pokemon and Mario Party collab at night with Vic, Icy, and Flota. And then Friday I'm only doing one stream because of I'm having to pick up my fam at the airport. But yeah, I'm trying to plan everything out accordingly, and it's just my schedule's so packed. Like, genuinely. And hello, Jaheim. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing all right. I'm a little sleepy. I didn't sleep very consistently at all because I was low-key kind of stressed about applying for the job that I did. Because, like, here's the thing. I'm finally sort of, like, really showing off how good of a worker I am at my current position. And, like, my bosses love me for it. And then but at the same time, I'm also probably getting in hot water with one of the employees because, number one, he's been not very nice to me ever since I've got hired. He's been very generalized with just judging me based off my age. And then we've been just, like, at each other for other reasons. Also, I see your Pill Monster 101 outfit, Cuddle. Don't think that flew by me. I see you cosplaying as Mr. Pill. But no, yeah, my bosses are, like, liking me, but I'm starting to potentially maybe have conflict with one of my coworkers because, like, I'm sorry if this, like, call me a snitch or whatever you want to call me, but I'm just trying to do my job, and part of the job is, like, you have to, like, make sure everyone's accountable for each other. So if someone's not doing what they're supposed to be doing, you're supposed to, like, report that on your daily log, which is what I did. This person literally, like, did what they were supposed to do too early, number one, and number two, they took away what I was supposed to do. They were like, they couldn't be patient. They couldn't wait, like, 8 more minutes for me to finish what I was doing. And then they just, yeah, they did something they weren't supposed to do. They basically left the area alone that wasn't supposed to be left alone. And yeah, it was just, I can't go into details because, like, NDA, I'm not allowed to talk about very specific things about the facilities I work in. But let me just, like, I'm generalizing it of the person did what they were not supposed to do. And I know that when I reported that to the higher up, the other coworker was, like, listening in on me talking to the higher up, and I know he's buddy-buddy with the other guy, so, you know. When I work with this person soon, I'm afraid he's gonna, like, lash out at me, because, especially if, like, he caught wind of, like, me reporting that, but I'm just trying to do what I'm supposed to do. If I mess up, if I do stuff I'm not supposed to do, I want to be taken accountable for it. You know what I mean? Are telling me to stop overworking? Well, that's probably a sign to, like, if you're doing too much, you can, like, might burn yourself out. So they might have a little bit of a point if you are, like, exhausted. But, like, just do what's best for you, Sib, is what I'm trying to say. I think everyone should just do what's best for them. On another note, I'm really excited to kick off May I Stream. I've gotten a lot of suggestions from all of you folks, and I'm really excited to see, like, what the wheel decides on what week. Next week, I'm even planning on doing, I think, about, I think 4 to 5 of the May I Streams. So there'll be 4 or 5 people's suggestions will be picked randomly. So I'm excited for that. I already like mapped it all out and like wrote down like what days and what times I think I can like pull it off. So also, yeah, I'd be a hypocrite in saying I'm not overworking. So I'm definitely doing a lot. So I get you. Trust me, I'm like, I barely slept last night. Or like today at all. I basically slept in like 2-hour increments. I was like, finally fell asleep at like what? 3 a.m. or something. Fell asleep at 3 a.m. Rolled over at 9. So that was like my most longest sleep was about 3 hours. Not even. Because I think it was actually closer to 6 a.m. I fell asleep. So I fell asleep. I was just tossing and turning all night. Didn't actually fall asleep till like 3:30, 4-ish. Woke up at... actually, let me check my Discord. I tossed out 2 and forgot to toss away the 3rd. You're good. Yeah, we still won that. And as long as you're having fun giving it your all, that's what's important here. I'm not worried about, like, winning. Okay, let me open up Discord real quick. Oh, yeah, Dick, go. Yeah, it was 5 a.m. I just checked. It was 5 a.m., so I slept from, like, 5 to, like, maybe 9. So that was, like, maybe 4 hours. But I think I saw 5:30 before I really passed out. I used a wall jack. Okay, well, don't do it again, and you're good. Just don't do it again, and you're fine. Sorry, I'm like trying to think what I want to ramble about and ramble at the same time, and it's just not working. Fell asleep around 5:30, woke up around 9, finished my like application for like an IT job that like that would be really good if I do get it. If not, no biggie. But like that's like I do want to work in my field eventually. And there was not anyone near there. I got them out of there. Okay. I don't know. My brain is not braining. I guess I could sum it up as I maybe got a total, if you count up all the hours I was actually asleep, it was probably like 6. Because 3.5 hours from 5:30 to 9. I was up from 9 till, I want to say to like 11 or 12. Then I was up a little bit more. Then I slept from like 2 to 4, and then roll back over from 4 to 5. I don't know. Either way, it was not consistent sleep at all. And I'm just trying to like balance work, taking care of my doggo, taking care of things around the house, and work night shift, which is great. Basically, I'm sleepy. Thank goodness caffeine exists, or else I would not be able to function at all. That's the only thing that's helping me out is sugar and caffeine. He needs brains anyway, but sorry about the lack of EPs. Yeah, I tried to sleep sooner. I was like ready to go to bed at like 1 a.m. and I just could not sleep. I don't know why. My brain was, I think I was just that worked up about the possibility of, well, what if? I think what if a lot. And like one of my brain was like, oh, what if, you know, I get this? What if I don't get this? If I do get it, what will happen with like my current employer? If I don't get it, then will I be stuck working with the people who I'm not vibing with right now? So I don't know. My brain's just thinking about a million possibilities all the time, trying to think what to do. I'm gonna, if no one's dropping in right now, I'm gonna back out just to grab a money ticket, and then we'll drop back in. Hello, Snow Jelly. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, there are people dropping in, so we'll continue for now. I will probably back out at the hour, though. Like, maybe we'll do, like, 2 at most. Or at least this one more here. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll do this one more. I'll back out. I'll grab a money ticket, and then we'll drop back in. My brain. On another lighter note, Switch 2, I'm so hyped for. I'm still so glad. Like, I know everyone's like talking. I keep seeing people telling their horror stories online about how awful it was to pre-order and things like that. And if you were doing it online, yeah, it was. I will tell you, my story though was sort of a Switch 2 success story. And how it happened was I didn't worry about the midnight pre-orders because I was working. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to do GameStop. GameStop opened their pre-orders at 11 online. I tried to do, oh, hi, nobody. Thank you for the raid. Hopefully you had a good rest of your Satisfactory. I was yapping earlier about like, oh yeah, me and Joseph were just vibing in nobody's stream watching them cook with the factories. So hopefully you had a good rest of the stream since I skedaddled. And yeah, hopefully your nuclear is going well, or at least setting up and getting ready for uranium and the nuclear reactor. But yeah, welcome on in here. Nobody, of course, and cat dogs. I didn't even realize the channel changed. Wait. Oh yeah, welcome in. Hi, Chosen. Nobody rated. Yippee. So yeah, we're chilling here with some Splatoons. Let me go ahead and ink back. Ooh, you want to shoot that bullet so bad. Ooh, you want to shoot the bullet so bad. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted to happen, but put the pistons in the nuclear reactor. Put the what in the what? I had to stop before I could verify that it worked. Okay, well, hopefully next time you are on, then you can verify it worky. I'm trying to think what else I was yapping about. My brain be yapaholic lately. Oh, right, Switch 2. I was gonna yap about my Switch 2 pre-order story. So I know a lot of people, like, I keep seeing on like my shorts feed and stuff, like a bunch of creators like saying, oh, the Switch 2 pre-order was a disaster. I had such a bad experience. Low key, I'm the polar opposite. I had a very good experience with my pre-order. The online stunk, I'll admit. Like, I tried to do it, I first tried to do the pre-order online right at 11 a.m. when they opened up at GameStop, and that didn't work out. And same with my buddy, we noticed like the whole website crashing and not working. Well, our local GameStop was a little different. For some reason, on Thursdays, they opened at noon instead of like 11. And so we were like, hey, buddy, that's only like a 30-minute drive. I could quickly swing by your place, pick you up, and we can go there. So that's what we decided to do. I like called him. I was like, dude, I think it would be better if we just do it in person. If the website's crashing like this, I really want to, like, as like we're both content creators. He focuses more on film industry and things like that, but we both really wanted to get this because it would be like a really fun thing to do. So that's why I was like, let me just, do you mind if I swing by your place? Are you free? And he was like, yeah, sure. I'm like free for the next like 2 hours. So I quickly swing by his place, pick him up, drive down to the GameStop, and we get there 15 minutes before they open. And as we're there 15 minutes before they open, they have, I think, 35 Switches left. I'm backing out to get a money ticket. Sort of getting me so hungry. Just like nobody was gonna make food because hungry. Valid. Make sure you get food, and I am gonna get some food too, in game. Yummy, yummers. And then we're gonna do a new drop-in now that I have the money ticket. She says Splab Toots. That's funny. Slab Toot. Welcome to Slab Toot 3. This is the third toot. But yeah, so we drive down there. We get there 15 minutes before it opens up. And there are about 22 people in front of us. I was like, they were handing out tickets for like what number you are in the queue for the Switch 2 bundle and the just base Switch 2. I saw the person in front of me had a number 17 ticket, meaning they were the 17th person to get the bundle. I was number 6 for the base console, and then my buddy was number 7 for the base console. So there were only 3 other people who could get the base console behind us, and then several more. Uh-oh, DC moment. Yippee! So yeah, because we got there a good time, and because we wanted the just base console, because I like physical games. I don't like getting download codes. I wanted the base console. I didn't mind spending extra money to get the physical version of Mario Kart. So that's what I did. I could have got the bundle. I decided not to. Because for me, I have a whole belief about physical media. Digital media, like, is okay if, like, for instance, the first basically 3.5 years of college, I didn't have my car on campus. So every time I wanted to get a new game, I had to get it digitally because, I didn't have my car. But ever since I got my car on campus, then I started buying physical games. Like, I bought Brothership physically when it came out. I bought Mario Party Jamboree physically. And I bought them on day one, so I would get, like, a day one bonus. So, like, I have Mario and Luigi Brothership magnets, and I have a Mario Party Jamboree popcorn bucket now because I was day one purchasing those games. That's besides the point, though. I very much prefer physical media. But unfortunately, I'm going to try to get... Well, yeah, that makes sense, because it's a $30 difference. $30 is a lot of money. Let me put that into perspective. I think legally in my state, I'm allowed to talk about my wages. That's one of the things about my state is, like, it is one of those states where you're allowed to discuss your wages without, like, getting in trouble or anything. So I make, like, $18 an hour. So $30 is, like, a good 2.5 hours of work with taxes taken out. Actually, more so than, yeah, I would say about 2.5 hours of work with taxes. So I get that. Like, 2.5 hours is a long amount of time. So I don't think that's a legal thing. Like, there's some parts in the world, I think, or some states that there's, like, a whole, like, wage discussion thing where, like, some places say, oh, you're not allowed to, like, talk about your wages, grr. But, at least I know in my state, for sure, there's an act that allows us to discuss it, without getting in trouble or anything. And I'm not even divulging the name of my employer anyway, so, like, it's definitely fine. Hold on, let me check. Well, I know, like, I'm pretty sure. I will pull it up in a second because, like, I don't know if you know my state. I've said it very minimally. Like, I don't mind saying it, but, like, I don't really say it often. I'll pull it up in a moment because I'm sure that it's an act. Because there's, like, literally a thing on applications that says, like, you're allowed to discuss this. and it says like my state something something act. I forget what it is fully. And good night, Alice. Peace, love, and good vibes. Hopefully you have a good one. Have good EBs. Alright, I got 15 seconds and I'll look it up. Because, like, my visual memory is, like, going off, and it's like, this was something you saw before. Alright, let me look it up. Okay, there we go. There is a law. Oh yeah, it's like employers don't like it, but there is a national organization called well, the National Labor Relations Board says employees have the right to communicate with their coworkers and others about wages. So that was just a reminder of there's yeah, you cannot forbid employees, either verbally or written, from discussing salaries or other job conditions. So yeah, I'm allowed to yap. I forgot that was a national thing. I just know that was like on my hiring process. There was a, I'll say my state just for the sake of the discussion. There was literally on my written application, it stated that in the state of Pennsylvania, employees are allowed to discuss their wages. Thanks to the so-and-so, what I just said, like the National Labor something or other. So that was just like a reaffirmation thing that was on like the piece of paper. Hello, JJ. Hopefully you're doing well. And hello, Ash as well, and Akeem. Because so they whine about it and treat it impolite to discuss wages. Yeah, that's BS. They say, oh, it's impolite. Well, it's your right. It's your right to discuss, especially the reason why that's like protected is because back in the day, I don't know how often this happens nowadays, but like back then, people would like, whenever you got interviewed and like you were hiring, they would ask the question, okay, what are you expecting to get paid? And if you walk in and you say like, oh, I'm hoping to get, you know, under what they typically pay, then they'll be like, okay, we'll pay you that. And not knowing that they are paying someone less money than they are with, like, you know, the other people. So, like, I know that happened before. They used that example when I was in school with, like, IT. Someone who was entry level read, like, the posting and they said, oh, they start at, like, anywhere between 25 and 32. So when they got hired, they said, can I fall within this range? And so they gave them like halfway in between 25 and 32. Well, somebody else had the same interview and it was also entry level. And they're like, yeah, what do you want to get paid? And they said, oh, 23's fine. And so they paid them $23 an hour despite the other guy getting paid like close to 28 an hour. So that the reason why that exists, that you know, is so that people actually get paid fairly for the same amount of work and the same amount of experience and everything. Hello, Angel. Hopefully you're doing well, and same with you, DJ Hunter. Which I never find it rude to discuss wages if you're like comfortable with it. Obviously I am, because I'm yapping about it right now. What I find interesting is, out of all like the different jobs I've bounced around between my years, I don't think I've ever gotten over 20. But if I get this position, I would. Well, actually, wait, never mind. When I lie slightly, I have worked overtime, and overtime is time and a half. So at working overtime, I did get 27, but that was only for those hours. That's not like, you know, what typical pay. And then also holiday pay was the same, being time and a half. But that's like a little bit different. When I say I've never been paid over $20 an hour, I meant like base pay. Which hopefully that will change in the future. Who knows? I just know things is expensive. And I'm very thankful for people like Cuddle and the YouTube members, because y'all help me with some level of financial stability outside of my workplace. Hello, Dashy Pie. Hopefully you're doing well. My doggo's laying on my bed, and she's at like the perfect spot where I, like, whenever in between games here, I can just reach over and give her a head pat. It's awesome. She's a good doggo. Hey, you're a good doggo. She's looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing, Jack? Why do you keep looking at a screen and talking to a mic? She has no idea. Oh, hello, Nettie. Hopefully you're doing well. Everyone's spotting Nettie before I am because I'm in the middle of taking a sip of Pepsi. Yeah, I don't know. Life's kind of wild, chat. I'm like, it feels weird, adulting, being an adult out of college, because like college is like one part of my life, right? Like everything feels like a different chapter. So like college is like one chapter. This is one chapter right now. Like fresh out of college, like the first year out of college feels like I'm going into the next segment of my life. So like, I sort of like think every 4 to 5 years is like a chapter of my life when I think about it. So like, 0 to 4 is like the forgotten age. Like I barely remember anything from there. Only blurs. 4 to 8, sort of some childhood memories, but again, it's a little bit of a blur. And then when I'm really like remember consciously stuff, it was like 8 to 12 and then further on. So like I remember you know, playing the Wii and like the 3DS and like the DS and things like that at that age. And then I'll just say my current chapter is, I feel like, the most fulfilling. I barely even remember the first 15. That's so real, though. It's a little, like, if I didn't have, like, pictures and stuff, like, I wouldn't remember as well, because I'm a very visual person. And one of the things Momojin is, like, has done throughout my life and just helps me remember stuff is she's big on scrapbooking. So she's, like, constantly, like, taking pictures from vacations and stuff, which helps me remember some things, but, like, honestly, when things are like they are now, where like every day just seems to blend together a little bit, it's hard to remember. I try to make every stream like a little bit different so that like they are like more memorable and things like that. And like same with working, I hope like maybe with different days and like different things happening at work, they like stand out a little more. But low key, things are just kind of a blur. Gotta talk to her about burning it. Fair enough. Fair and valid. You know, there's a reason why I'm on Team Future, chat. There's a reason, like, it doesn't matter what was, it doesn't matter what currently is. If things are not how you want them to be, you can constantly keep working towards the future. And that's why I believe in that. That was Team Future. Hell yeah. That's because that's sort of, I mean, I just kind of summarized it with that last sentence, but like, just to reaffirm, that's why I'm Team Future, and that's why I'll always really truly be Team Future. Is like, even when life is kind of drags you down a bit, or like the present and the past is like ew, the future is not yet written, and that's the thing that I appreciate the most. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we do have a full room, and we didn't have a full room before, so we'll just play one more here, and then we'll back out and do a new drop-in to try to cycle people, in case there are anyone else who wants to play. That way we can do that. Hopefully you're doing well, King Poyo. Gmod ragdolling. How many to go up from here? Exactly. Like, I spent 4.5 years at college to try to get my game dev degree to hopefully one day actually work in the gaming industry. At this point, I'm just content with working in the IT industry. Like, low-key, if I get this job, I'm going to probably stay at this job for the next 5 years. Potentially. Like, just to build up my resume, because everywhere else in the world is like, oh, you have to have 5 years of experience in the IT field. So, to check that off my list, I might just have to, like, buckle down here and work here for the next 5 years, which I would be okay with. I'd have to figure out, like, the roomie, like, situation with the bunny, but, genuinely, that would work out really well for me if I can't get anything, game dev for a while. I might do some game dev, in my free time, or, like, in between streaming. Oh, he's a doggo. I like the doggo sitting up on the bed. He's a cute dog. He's a go puppy. Yeah, you are. Sorry. What are you hurring at? Yeah, I know you want more attention. I hear you hurr. He just made a little noise at me like, why'd you stop petting? Why'd you stop petting me? Arr. You puppy. She just moved to the other side of the bed and plopped down. We love employers who don't know what the entry level is / I know, like, I don't get that. Why do we bake cookies and cook bacon? I mean, you can bake bacon, that is true. Why do we oven the cold food out hot food? Why is it called the oven when you oven cold out hot? Anyway. But I don't know. There's a lot that's like brain go burr, and there's a lot of possibilities of what can happen. One promise I have for you all, and this is something I said right when the Splatoon 1 servers went down, and it's something I will stand by for the rest of pretty much my foreseeable life. As long as I can still feel the fire in my soul, as long as I can still feel like the air in my lungs, and as long as I'm still able to physically stream, I will. And I don't think I'm ever gonna give up on the Splat community either, because I know the Splatoon, well, to be honest, the Splatoon community kind of ebbs and flows a lot, right? There's like a lot of highs, lots of lows, a lot of activity versus like dead quiet. But my promise that I will reaffirm right here, right now, and anytime anyone wonders, I'm not leaving this community. Even when things get to their worst, I want to have a section of this community for us to just hang out and have fun. I feel like this fairly often. Like, I feel like there's times where, like, I feel my negativity start to try to, like, drag me down and make me want to, like, there are times where I'm like, I should put the controller down, I should stop, but I can't, and I won't, because there's still amazing people out there, and I love Splatoon. I love Splatoon. I love the fellas I met in these coming up on 5 years of a content creator. And I'm just going to keep on trying. Hello, Cosmo. Hopefully you're doing well. Splatoon is chill as heck, man. The best community I've been in. It's really nice. There are some, like, obviously every community has their bad sides. And there are times, like, especially I noticed, like, well, I'll be upfront and brutal about it, or honest about it. Splatfest results are one of the biggest things that, like, drag it down a little bit. Also, hello, Queenie. I didn't say proper hello to you. I'm sorry. Hello, Queenie, as well. Yeah, Splatfest results are definitely something that stirs up a lot of drama. And I feel like it's very unnecessary. At the end of the day, I see Splatfest as just a silly little celebration to get people in the game and just play turf. Which, honestly, Loki's kind of my favorite mode. I just like casually like playing, turning off my brain, experimenting with different weapons or playing weapons I haven't played in a bit. Or, like I'm doing tonight, I'm just trying to 4-star a weapon because I'm close to doing so. Dear Stars, remember the Idol... Yeah, the Idol Fest was very toxic. Yeah, they were toxic even before the results happened. They were like, ew, you're on Team Big Man, or ew, you're on Team Shiver. What are you, a simp, grr? Like, there were like a lot of toxicity with the Idol Fest, and it was just... Honestly, it made me feel demotivated a lot, but at the end of the day, it's over, thankfully. And I hope that, like, as a community, we can move on from that level of toxicness, because, like, there's no way we should be treating others like that just for, like, liking a video game character differently. Like, I was on Team Big Man strictly because I'm somebody who follows the theme of the Splatfest a lot. And so I was like, the theme was like, oh, who do you think would make the best leader? I went with Team Big Man because Big Man is the type of person who leads with his emotions, and I'm the same way. I have a content creating group called Insane, and I've been basically, like, I'm sort like quote unquote the leader, but I'm not really. I'm like the founder. I see it like an oligarchy. We all have like the same level of like responsibility / power / whatever. But like, I lead that group. I led Splatoon Salmon Station. I led a lot. I lead a lot with my emotions. I value emotion the most. So that's why I was on Team Big Man. Seeing the Splatfest, and I'm making my own Splatfest idea with energy drinks. Monster vs. Red Bull versus Rockstar. That's kind of cool. Custom Splatfests are cool. I wish that Splatoon 3 had better customizations in private battles like Splatoon 2. And I really wish the number one thing that drags down private battles in Splatoon 3 for me is anyone can rage quit from them. Anyone can hold down like the buttons, and anyone can force close a lobby. And I've had rage quitters occur to the point where it's just like, okay, if I ever am in the mood to play private battles on Splatoon, I'm hopping to Splatoon 2. Because I don't like the fact that anyone can just like rage quit and force close the lobby. It's highly frustrating for me. So I don't do private battles in Splatoon 3 ever since they dropped that patch that did that. I like Shark in Blue when hair cover face. That is fair. Fair and valid. Let's get angry at Shiver fans and put away my phone and locked in ruler +5. That's good motivation though. Just prove I'm wrong. We did PB, but only because Jack got banned. Lamau El Bozo. Yeah, that was the one time we did PBs. It was like, I got banned for no reason. So we locked into a quick private battle of turf just to kill time. Because I didn't know private battles don't count towards your timeouts / 10-minute bans. Someone told me that. And so I was like, oh. Okay, so anytime we're banned now, I guess we can do a turf war private battle if that happens during turf war and vibe. So that's like my one exception. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. There's still one slot available if anyone wants it. They can still drop into the turf. You here, I know. I know Mom Ojin and Dad Ojin are not here, but it's okay. It's okay. Trying so hard to join. If you can't join through the pool, Cosmo, my friend requests are available. My doggo making noise. He's a puppy. She's an older puppy. She's a 7-year-old puppy. With a little bit of attitude. What are you making noise about? What are you talking about? Do you need to go potty? We'll go out then, okay? We'll go out then. I'll let you out. Uh-oh. I might have to take care of her really quickly. I might just let her outside, and then we play a match, and then I'll let her back in. She usually just goes to the bathroom quick, and then comes back in. Okay, where do you go? There's a friend code. I'll probably just... I'll drop out after this game, just so I can take care of the doggo. Okay, she's drinking the Wuda. Next to me, 3, only a year old, and 3 sisters. Aw, good puppers. Yeah, Star's a good doggo. She's yeah, she's turning 7, I think, in October. Either that or she's turning 8, but I'm pretty sure it's 7. I could be wrong. Time is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Bye, Gold. Bill Cipher moment. I'm just going to do this silly thing. I'm going to do that, and then... Hey, a puppy. I'm a-coming. Give me a minute. Yeah, I'm a-coming. It's okay. It's okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah. She's a silly doggo. Tell you what, chat. If I ever do another webcam stream, I'll make sure I put Star on the camera. Because she's good. She's a good doggo. I can't really pick her up. She's too big. She's like... I mean, I could if I'm careful because she's like 60 pounds. And I can lift 60 pounds, but like... I'll be gentle with her. Because I don't want to, like... I don't want to drop the poor puppers. But yeah, she's silly. Like Cypher Splatoon, our /its icon. Sadly, wrong Cypher. Bill Cypher as in the triangle guy, but Cypher in Splatoon is dope as well. It's pretty pog. I gotta stop saying pog. I don't know why. Like, recently I've been just saying pog again. I need to stop. Someone needs to stop me. Alright, I'm gonna take care of her real quick. And accept the friend request, so I'm gonna back out here. A W, but a questionable W. So I went to this is funny. Enough, I haven't played it. Okay, we won't elaborate on it. But yes, I know Octa's NB. They are epic with that. Last time I played Splatoon because I quit it, lol. Dang. But yeah, no. Okay, so questionable W, Jack. Oh, Jack. I said, like, I read Dylan saying hi, Jack, and I referred to you all as a combination of Jack and Chat. I said basically J-Chat. I just called y'all. What's up, J-Chat? No, anyway, what's up, Chat? Oh my god. I'm so intelligent, it's not even funny. But no. what I've been trying to say was a little bit of a silly, questionable W, but a W regardless. I'm wearing shorts, and these are shorts I haven't worn since like last year because, you know, it's spring now. And these used to be like, you know, a good fit. I went to stand up and they fell off instantly, which means I lost weight since last spring, which is a W, but at the same time, I have to wear a belt now when I wear these shorts because they just go whoop right off. So I have to wear a belt now with these shorts. I mean, yeah, they're kind of like khaki type shorts. I don't know how else to explain it. Point being, I lost weight since last spring. Yay. Belt. 2,230 hours of Splatoon is amazing. Well, thank you. I've been playing since launch, and I've been a Splatooper for like 4 years, so I've been around the block. I mostly played since like the end of S2, start of S3. Well, like obviously start of S3. I've been playing since launch day. Participated in every fest to get to ruler, even if I didn't stream it. There were three Splatfests I didn't really. Well, I streamed 2, and then I like removed those VODs because the VODs weren't good. Like, I don't like looking back at those times. I'll be low key. There was the original Dark Chocolate Splatfest that didn't go well. The reason why I don't really look back at that one was that sadly when a close relative passed away was during that Splatfest. Team Love, there was some like IRL stuff I don't want to get into. So I removed the VODs for that Splatfest. And then I did not stream the Ice Cream Splatfest or the Zelda Splatfest because I had some rough stuff going on between college and personal reasons. So those are the 4 Splatfests I don't really have content on anymore. But besides that, I participated in all of them and got to ruler in all of them. They're still good shorts. I mean, yeah. It's just they're small now. I mean, they're big now, is what I mean, because I lost weight. Played since launch of S2, and I still don't have that much lols. Well, also consider, streamer moment. Streamer, I try to stream at least weekly. At least once a week, and at least 2 to 3 hour. And then there's still times where I play this game in my free time. I've 3-starred almost every weapon in the game. Only exceptions being Scopeless E-Leader and H3 Nozzle Noses. And I 4-starred a butt ton of weapons. 5-starred 1, but I'm working on a 2nd. You know what is imagine if it got a low tape of fate. Anyway. Anyway. I still gotta get me some skirts. Skirts are very comfortable. As somebody who dabbled in my own gender identity before this year, I will admit that they are comfortable. I'm now pretty comfortable of being NB myself, at least online. Can't really do that IRL, sadly. But so I'm forced to sort of be numb with he, him, but like I prefer they. Oh my gosh, we won that. Alright, be right back. chat as I walk. Oh shit. 3, 2, made it in time. Tee. Okay. As I walk, the shorts just fall off. I need to get a bell. But no, yeah, I am back with tacos. Yippee, tacos. Big W. But no, since you're new here, Cosmo, I will say that I sort of came to a realization this year for sure. I'm NB. I was experimenting by like the end of 2023 is when I first got comfortable with they them, and it's all thanks to a little game called In Stars in Time. The main character, Sifrin, he uses he they pronouns, and I was like playing as that character and being called like he and they really like started getting the gears moving in my noggin. Like I've known since like I want to say middle of 2021 for sure that I'm pan. But it was more so like, yeah, end of 2023, start of 2024 when I'm like, huh, I'm gonna use the he they, and then later half of 2024 I'm like I'm gonna do they he because I slightly prefer they them over he him, and now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, I'm just like I'm numb to he him, so I don't mind it, but I much prefer they them. Like, it's not, like, dysphoric or anything, because because I've been called it, like, my entire life, and by, like, employers, and by relatives, and things like that. I'm just kind of numb to being called he, him, so I do much prefer the androgynous vibe, though. And I'm even hoping that with my channel anniversary in June here, I'm hoping my Octoling, my normal PNG tuber I use, I'm hoping to get reworked by the one and only Cuddle Bunny, and hopefully just match my future androgynous vibe. I've even dabbled in different styles of things too. Like, I noticed that I really like the style of fingerless gloves, and I even got myself a pair and like tried them on. I'm like, this feels kind of cool. So that fit my vibe a bit, so I'm gonna roll with that. Give me $10,000 for it. I mean, I would. I could take out a loan. You want me to take out a loan? I'll take out a loan. Me doesn't take out a loan for a mortgage, but does take out a loan for Cuddle Bunny's art. Alright, I'm gonna back up. I don't like spawn camping. No. It's work for me just saying, well, yeah. I don't know. My gut. Okay, so one of the things I'm realizing about self-discovery, right? One of the things that helped me out the most is like sort of shutting everything out for a little bit and just focusing on me. Like, it sounds like self-centered or like, but like genuinely with self-discovery, with the thing that helped me out the most is just like trying to figure out, who do I want to be without outside influence? Who is Jackogień? And sort of that question, that line of thought, sort of led me to where I currently am. If anything, me pay you 10K? No! No! Bad. Bonk. Satan grab. My friend has done nothing but yap about goth fanboys to me on Discord. Help. I mean, kind of based of your friend, I'm not gonna lie. Fishnet arms. That sounds dope. That sounds like such an aesthetic, not gonna lie. I'm definitely like, honestly, ideal. Like, my ideal outfit is kind of similar to my Octolings. IRL sneaky beanie with like the mask and the beanie. Longer hair in the front gives off that androgynous vibe for me, which is why I'm trying to grow out my hair in the front. Fingerless gloves, hoodie, sweatpants. that's the kind of vibe I'm going for IRL as well, and that just feels right. It's weird because when I initially picked out this outfit, it was more like supposed to be like more secretive, more like the lore behind my outfit in Splatoon was I used to be an Octoling soldier, and so I tried to tuck my Octoling hair in my beanie. The mask was supposed to hide my teeth, kind of thing. Like, it was supposed to be meant to be hiding the fact that I was Octarian. But as time progressed, and now here I am, I'm just sort of going into the same sort of outfit with a different mentality of, okay, but what if androgynous, though? And so that's where I'm sort of leaning. Fingerless gloves are peak. I just bought a pair and tried them on, and they are comfy. I will be wearing that when I go to TMG this year. Which, if y'all don't know, TMG is a convention in King of Prussia. It's called Too Many Games, and I'm gonna try to go there yearly. Now that I'm like I have a job and I have more income and things like that, I'm going to try to go to that convention yearly if I can. It's always like the last weekend in June, and it's not too far for me, so like I'm gonna go like yearly. It's a lot, like it's a lot of money to go, but like it's worth it. I wish I lived closer. You might in the future. We might be roomies, depending on how things go. By the way, I made the kissing roller image very small. I'm gonna move it slightly so it might be a little bit more obvious on where it is. So if you saw movement, you probably see where it is now. But it was like underneath the T. I'm gonna size that up for Cosmo because Cosmo's new here, and they have not seen the sillies. Oh yeah, I'm Pan. Hello, Wally. Yeah, this art has the silly little Pan sticker. Pandemi romantic NB at your service. That is me when I'm fully out of the closet. Although that I can only really do online, not IRL. The sillies, raggy. Yes, that art is one of my member emotes as well. It's my Octoling making out with a splat roller because like the vanilla splat roller is my go-to weapon. I think we're losing this, but doing that for the silly. And here, let me size it up right here. Here we go. See, you can't see the loss. Nuh-uh, we didn't lose that. Nuh-uh. See, look at me making out with my roller. We didn't lose that. Nope, we didn't lose. Never lost. We don't know what you're talking about. We never lost that. Nuh-uh. All right, let me move it back. There it goes. Maybe my Octoling should have trans pride sticker on her wiper. She's a separate person from me, but she's still trans. Yippee. The troll, look, it was just a reference to the one like sloppy making out meme. So that's what inspired it. Also, we have a full room, I think. So yeah, we'll just play. We'll play this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, we'll play this one. I'll back out and do a new one just to cycle the viewer in case there are people who want to play who aren't in. All my OCs are under the trans umbrella, all 20 plus of them. That's dope. My my main one, Jack and Ochin, are just me. So they're both like pan and B, demi-romantic. But I have a few other characters who aren't like Sona's. Like I have my nerd character Shadow, who I initially made him strictly Arrow Ace, but I'm not 100% sure where I want to go with that. If I still want to keep that as such, or if I want to experiment and have them be something else. Like I've been debating on if making the nerd like demi-romantic, but demi-romantic ace, or something along those lines. I'm still dabbling with ideas for my other characters. You generally want the colored fingies or just normal, like the ones you're using right now? Either or, actually. One of the things I was thinking about, Bunny, for the upgraded PNG is like, if it's not too much of a hassle, maybe do the normal fingies for like, you know, the base design, but then it could have the colored fingertips for like Splatfests, right? Like if we take the base and recolor it, if it's not too much of a hassle to save the files, if you don't have room on your computer, you could say, like, you could send it over to me. But like I was thinking about for the base design, doing like regular fingers, or like the regular color, and then for Splatfest, the fingies be like the dyed tips. I have a new PC. Let me cook. Okay, bet. I'll let you cook, but that was my thought process. That would be cool to do the colored fingy tips for fest and stuff like that, and then for like regular. It doesn't. It only gets the like they get the dyed fingies for the fest because it's special. Do that there. I can't believe I'm like front lining this big swig right now. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna die here. Just kidding. I'm so Jackogień. Maybe we should have painted hooves. That'd be cool. I also bought a flash drive so I can copy them over. Okay, based. Thank you. Because one of the like major ideas with my upgraded PNG is just having it being more flexible for customization. You know what I mean? Like, one of the major things is like, my artwork's always like the Zekko hoodie. But the thing about the Zekko hoodie is I only wear my Zekko hoodie when I'm using my V-roller. For paintbrush, I'm using a camo hoodie. For other weapons, like this one, I'm using this shirt. Like something LS, I think it's called. For weapons that use like a lot of sub, I use like a lot of sub saver. I have a sub saver tri-octo T. Yeah, this is camo layered LS I use for a couple things. So, you know. Alright, we're gonna back out real quick. We do backouts every 2 games. Let me actually put that as a pin message. I forgot to do that. We rotate every 2 games after we get a full lobby. Full lobby is me and 7 viewers. So I'm gonna pin that. Just so you know, like that's why we constantly do that. We rotate every 2 games after we take over a lobby. Just so that if in case there are people out there who want to join us, they have that opportunity to every time we rotate. Because that every time we do that, every time we back out and do a new drop in, it sends a new drop in OK notification to the CantDoJack pool. That's my philosophy behind doing that, just so you know. Back to Inkling for Splat 10th anniversary. That's cool. I'm trying to cook for the S1 anniversary. I'm thinking about doing a long play of the entire story mode. I think would be kind of cool. Just like going back and playing through S1 hero mode on the 10-year Annie. That or potentially setting up Pretendo and just playing with viewer. I don't know. I have to plan around May I stream as well, which I'm really excited to do that. I don't know where the idea came from. It just manifested, and now that, depending on how well it goes, I might just do that every May from here on out. Every May, just take like viewer suggestions for streams and turn them into just stream. My persona is a shapeshifter. I could be Octo if I wanna. Technically, my Inkling is a different character, but for simplicity's sake, you can call him Jack, or call them Jack. I defaulted to saying him because it's my past self, technically, and so it would be he, him, but I prefer they, so it's just awkward. I don't know. Weird to think about. Point being, my S1 self, is interesting. Insert number of months here. Wow, that sure is a number. Thank you very much for 31, Nova. That helped me out a lot. That is like 12, 24, coming up on 3 years, which is crazy. So thank you very much for continuously being a Peak Vibe member. You know what? Actually, I like that mindset, Pearl. Thank you for saying that. I like that mindset. You know what? Real. Past Jack is they, them, even if they didn't know it. I like that. I did not put 2 and 2 together there, but you helped me see that 2 plus 2 is 4. So thank you. See, this is the one reason why I love the internet. The internet can like help like show different perspectives on things. And just like hanging out with fellas. The internet can be a W sometimes. This is one of those W moments. Let's go. I can spread my discoveries and self-love further. Real and true. I'm just gonna back away. No. Bad. Wait, what? Why couldn't I shoot my gun? I wanted to shoot my gun. No. Is your Big Swig to 4 stars? Mine is 20k. Mine's definitely sooner than that because I started the stream with it being like 35. Let me see. I'm booting it up right now. I'm also gonna check to see if I got any emails yet. Sadly not. That's okay. Let's see. Weapon. Boop. I have 66 wins now with this thing. I am 14k away. I should definitely easily do that by the end of stream. I have to end stream right around 9:15, 9:30 Eastern because I have work tonight. Quick question, what browser do you use? Also, hi, I should have started with that. Hi, Ultra Tuner. I just use Chrome, but Chrome eats up a lot of RAM, so I usually swap to Edge. I discovered my sexuality from the Montero music. I've heard a lot about that, actually. I've heard about that. My sort of, like, I literally had, like, well, my sibling, Cuddle, never let me post weird shit like this and the weird people on my phone, like, eh. But yeah, the weird people on my phone, aka my adopted sibling, Cuddle Bunny, eh. Uh, they always are like, oh, whenever they hear this story, and I just want to but no, it's not cute, okay? But what helped me understand my sexuality was my first year of college. I went out, I became a straight ally, and it was pretty chill for like the first like semester. Everything was cool. Then the second semester started. Then springtime came, spring of 2021, and I'm getting a lot more exposed to like a lot more people out there. I'm getting like, you know, introduced to concepts I didn't really know from like my very small town I grew up on. And one of the things I come across is NBs. And my first like experience of realizing, oh shit, I'm not fully straight, am I? Was this very, very cute NB I was talking to a lot, and they were just, personality-wise, is what made me like start to catch feelings first. Then their appearance was very androgynous, and my brain was just like, whoa. And that's what I realized. I don't have a gender preference. I have a personality preference. Oh, I'm pan. Yippee. So, it's grr. I will say it and grab both of you. Grr. By the way, I call that emote Satan grab because, like, small fry I call Satan because it's grr. Were you always an ally, or were you, like, spontaneous, like, gay people? Oh, yeah, they cool, lols. I asked this because I'm really interested in the mental transition from homophobic to ally, etc. Well, I'm not afraid to admit that I was in a very, very toxic friend group in middle school and, like, early high school. And I was, at one point, homophobic. And I hate my past self for that time frame. But I never did that because it was my own perspective. It was more so going along with what everyone else was doing. And I grew up in a very red area. If you catch my drift, it's a red county, in a mixed state. So I really don't like my past self for being like that. I absolutely hated my past self. Because of like going with the groove of hating on others without even like understanding or like giving the time of day to understand. Then a giant argument happened with me and my friend group where I realized, I came to the realization that I'm not formulating my own opinions or anything. I'm just going with whatever they want to do. And so like late high school life, I completely isolated myself from the friend group. And then I was like, you know, this group was always hating on people who were different. They were homophobic, they were hating on furries, they were hating on people who liked anime. I decided to give all that a shot. I joined the anime club. I got to understand what furries were. And now here I am, like 7 years later. I have a Sona. I'm pan and NB, and I like anime. These are all things I enjoy that I could have enjoyed sooner if I wasn't surrounded by toxic people. So it's like, I don't know, my whole thing and everything I try to teach nowadays is don't be what other people expect you to be. Be you. As long as you're not having malice in your soul, as long as you're not belittling anyone else, as long as you're not being negative towards anyone else, be yourself. And don't be afraid to try new things in life because you only have one life. You don't know what you enjoy. Especially since, like, I've been surrounded by the society you include yourself with is definitely an impact. I agree 100%. I spent 3 college classes learning psychology, and one of the things is nature versus nurture. I firmly believe that like how you treat others is part of your nurture, part of how you are raised. If you are raised in a household where it is like filled with like discriminatory individuals and they try to teach you to be discriminatory, you might end up discriminatory just like them to fit in, or you could break away from that and forge your own path. I eventually forged away from the influences of others and formulated my own perspective on life, and that's where it led to where I am now. Got more opportunities to communicate with literally everyone else and grow out of it. That's a W, though. I'm W that you were able to grow out of such an isolated thing. I'm sorry about your father passing away, but I firmly believe that anyone who is able to become themselves is a W. So that's why I say W, is because you were able to finally break out of what everyone else was trying to make you and just be you. He was terrible? Okay. Then I won't. I always say my condolences just in case. Just trying to be respectful. Because I wasn't sure. But yeah, one of the things that's the one thing I love about Splatoon, by the way. I know it's silly, but I love how much Splatoon feeds into like self-representation and just like painting your own path, pun intended. Oh, hello Amethyst, and hello Alpha and friends. Hopefully you're all doing well. Thank you for rating me. We're playing some Turf War tonight. I'm trying to get this Big Swig Vanilla to 4-star. Hopefully you're doing well. White Kitty, 8th Wave, Topaz Tiger, Hamza, Amethyst. Hopefully you're doing well, Alpha. Nice to see you again, friendo. Bang, bang. You're coming in with a bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Hello, Sneep Snorp as well. And Maddie, nice to see ya. The way the new song just started in time with the raid, I know, that was not planned at all. That is coincident. But it was a funny coincidence. Hopefully y'all are doing well. I was right about Bobby not disappearing. Bobby? Huh? I think my parents don't get it. The way my dad reacts. Starting to do here. Wait, is that an inside joke? What about Bobby disappearing? Bobby. But hello, Alpha. Nice to see you, Holmes. Hopefully you're doing well. Nice to see you once again, friend. Thank you for choosing me as a raid target tonight. What were you cooking? Oh, Bobby. Oh, no, the Origami King. No, not the little guy. I forgot his name was Bobby. I forgot about the little guy. I never play Origami King, but every time I hear about Bobby, I, like, shrivel up inside a little bit. That got separated from me, like, 4 times. No. Oh, wait, shoot. You didn't hear that. Oh, I'm so sorry. You didn't hear anything. You didn't hear anything. I just get shriveled up because he gets isolated from us, you know? I'm sorry to hear that you lost him like 4 times. That's what I mean. Like, it's sad that you lost the little guy. Wait, there's server maintenance tonight? Are you serious? Why is there server maintenance? Oh wait, it's almost the halfway point of the season. I'm stupid. I forgot server maintenance was a thing. Besides that, how is everyone? I'm assuming you were playing Origami King. Took out my headphones for a quick second. I didn't hear what you said. I'm just not gonna rewind. Please don't. So you were playing Origami King. How is that? I haven't really played it much. I've only seen other people play it. How do you like the battle system? That's what I want to know. Because I know some people are like indifferent to it. Some people don't like it. Some people like it. So how do you feel about the battle system, Alpha? Man, I'm dead. What we're gonna do during maintenance? Good question. I mean, I'm only live for like another hour anyway because I work third shift. If server maintenance happens, we'll figure something out. There's not a patch? Is there not server maintenance? I thought someone said there's server maintenance. Misa is so confused. Just gonna put that there. So there might not be server maintenance. We might be in the clear. I got the notification. So yeah, I'm confused. 9 p.m. Oh wait, is that 9? Okay, that's fine then. We were gonna end at like 9:15 anyway, so that's fine. We will just end like 15 minutes earlier. That's perfectly a-okay. Yeah, I don't know why server maintenance is happening if there isn't a patch. Also, I'm like, my mouth is moving at 1,000,000 miles a minute. I have no idea why. My brain is just like fast talking. I gotta like slow it down. They don't have a full room, right? Yeah, no, we don't. It's a prize bug fix or a system update? Yeah, one of the two. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Anyway, how's everyone's night doing? Hopefully you're enjoying your Tuesday. I work tonight. Yay. And I have a yard to mow tomorrow, so I'm gonna be up for like the next, probably from now, probably a good 16 to 18 hours. The battle system is not my favorite part of the game, but I'm making do. You don't always need to be super precise with it to win. Also, you can just use some of the mechanics to cheat it. Okay. That's the one thing that leaves me skeptical about trying Origami King is I've seen the battle system. The rest of the game looks cool, but like, I'm definitely like, you know, I'm nervous about trying it because of the battle system. But if you say it's like manageable or like you make do with it and you can cheat your way through it, then I might give Origami King a proper shot down the line. Origami King's music's so good. I mean, a lot of the Mario RPG. I'm a huge Mario RPG simp. I love like the music of all of them. Especially Mario and Luigi because like Yoko Shimomura is like one of my favorite video game composers outside Lena Raine. Like Yoko Shimomura cooks. She made like Super Mario RPG, every single Mario and Luigi game except for Brothership. She makes Kingdom Hearts music. She makes Final Fantasy music. She is one of my favorite composers, and she made remixes for Smash Ultimate as well. Lena Raine is also incredible. She obviously she made the Celeste soundtrack. She made Other Side and Pigstep in Minecraft as well. So she has a lot of go-to music behind her as well. Autumn Mountain theme goes so. I heard Autumn Mountain is a good song. Let's see what it's like in the late game. So see, I'll continue to feel the same about this system. I'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I'll try to tune into some of your streams if I got times, because I'm genuinely curious about Origami King. Because right now I'm a little bit of the type of person who likes the traditional RPGs a bit. So I know like it's probably been said 1,000,000 times, but my favorite Paper Mario is the 1,000-Year Door. Whoa. I know, shocking. That's like the most common take of all time, but still. I do like 1,000-Year Door a lot. Oh yeah, the Burbank City. I have a lot of different lo-fi I like to boot up for Turf War and Vibe. A mix of Pokemon, Splatoon, Animal Crossing, a lot of Nintendo stuff because I'm mostly Obviously, I'm a Nintendo nerd. I love my Nintendo. Vivian's goated. Yeah, she's the goat. I'm so glad that they like fixed her writing to like fully, you know, show that like she's transgender, because like I know that was like initially censored when it got localized to the States. And then in the remake, they were like, oh yeah, nah, we're keeping that like lore information in. We're gonna show this off and like actually double down on it, which is kind of goated. Not even kind of, it just is. So, who's played the game says that, me included. I mean, like, okay. This is my favorite Mario and Luigi game here, Inside Story. And Thousand Year Door and Inside Story are just low-key kind of masterpiece RPGs in my opinion. I adore them. I know it's a lot. Yeah, me and Alpha have collaborated several times. I consider every Splatoober I've collaborated with and like chill with, like I consider us friends. Like I'm friends with like a large variety of people in the community because I've been here a bit. And I get along, I think, pretty dang well with fellas. So, that's my belief, is anyone I get along with well and we, like, vibe with each other, I consider us friends. Speaking of Alpha, me, you, Epi, and Mike should run back the Blob Blobber meme team again. We never got around to doing the Blob Deco. Well, I featured in... He did a Blob Blobber meme team with me on Mincemeat Metalworks. Of course we're friends. Exactly, real. Anyone who goes through that together is absolutely a friend. If you could go through hell and back, you're friends. Oh yeah, Alpha, so you missed... I think this has been a hidden thing in my streams now. In my overlay, I always hide this art. That's just something I do because I main roller. It's like the making out meme. Right as I was typing that, lol. I'm totally not looking for a hard carry. I've never tried Valorant, so I would not know how I feel. Y'all, I got banned. Oh no, sorry to hear, April. Can't tell if I'm blessed or traumatized. It's a blessing. Don't worry about it. It's just a running gag in my streams now. This is the roller kiss. It came from this meme. I don't know if you've seen this meme or not, but it's like sloppy make out meme. It's like this meme. Save image. It's supposed to reference this meme here. Hold on. Browse, boop, and do that. This is the meme it's supposed to reference. Like that. So it's inspired off of that. Oh, wrong image. That's a quartz rock. That was from another discussion. Hello, Lumi. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, this is art from Vivs. I actually had this saved in my back pocket for a while. It is I haven't really done using Big Swig in a while, so I didn't use this art in a while. I like... I don't think Alpha has a response to seeing the me kissing the roller meme. Well, after all, Pearl, rose quartz takes priority. Reference. Teehee. Chat, I don't like the fact that I have to go to work tonight. I'm okay with it because money, but I do it for her. And I'll do that again. I'll do it for her, that is to say. Anyway. Bonk. Sorry, Jerp. Teehee. Can you explain how you make your PNG guy in the stream layout? I'm very... Oh, sure. Well, the reason... I kind of got a little bit lucky with my stream layout. When I went to college, I was in college for... Since, like, from 2020 to 2024. During that time, I got a free subscription to Adobe. And so I made my overlays in Adobe Photoshop. I basically just tried to replicate just like the color scheme of Turf War, with like the green, and then like there's just the Splatoon stripes and things like that. For artwork, I always commission artwork from people online through like things like Blue Sky and Twitter. And to make the actual image work in the corner, there's this website called Reactive Fujitech, and it connects to your Discord, and then it just shows up with the image as you talk, and every time you talk, the image bounces. So that's like a big thing creators do, is use Fujitech to have everyone's like, you know, like PNG / artwork on the overlay. And reacting to what they do. There's another software I use personally for my PNG tuber. That's called VideoTube. I could actually demonstrate that off really quickly, I think. So let me actually boot it up. So VideoTube. Here, I'm gonna have to like get rid of this guy for now. This little gremlin's going bye-bye. Temporarily, so I can show this off. Hold on, let me actually boot it up. There we go. So this is my normal PNG tuber. And what this does, it uses 4 frames of animation. The 4 frames being mouth open, eyes open, mouth open, eyes closed, mouth closed, eyes closed, mouth open. So like whenever I'm talking, or I'm not talking, it blinks. So I had to wait for it to do that, and you can also set different states for it and like different hotkeys. So I set up different hotkeys so I can go from regular to questioning to angry to laughing, and that's how the PNG work. So there's like just different software that lets things happen. I gotta slide out to and start scripting for a video. Have a good one. All right, take care, Alpha. Alpha, thank you for the raid. I don't know why I was stuttering there, but thank you very much. Hopefully you have a good time editing. Bye-bye. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of the stuff I learned was either just taught from a friend of a friend, or I like looked up online, like PNG tubing and stuff, and like figured out how they work. But I could more than happy to like help other fellows if they like question. I'm honestly, genuinely, one of the things I'm tempted to do is someone like there's like 1 or 2 times I did this for people where like people like slipped me $5 and I helped make them a thumbnail or help make them an overlay or something. But I could just do it for free, honestly, if I have time. Do you have an Insta stream handle? I'd love to make you some art. I do. It should be just at Jackogień. I don't really use Insta too much, but I can. I think it should just be the same as my my handle on YouTube here. It will be like the same profile picture with my Octoling and my Sona. Both Jack the Octoling and Ojin the Wolf. Yeah, it should just be the same as my channel PFP. I don't really utilize Insta too much, other than sending memes to my friends, honestly. But I should actually like self-promo better, but I only utilize Discord, honestly. Discord, I'm howling at the moon. And summer afternoon. Discord, whatever will we do? Okay, anyway. I'll put up that right there. Bonk. Sargi jerp, but not Sargi. Miso wanna win. I accidentally crushed it with my roller. Teehee. I should check on the NSO app if Jerp's trying to yap to me at all. I don't know if she is. I don't want to die. Alright, back. I am Omni. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. I was gonna make an invincible joke. Yippee! Okay. Hi, Jerp. I see you. Hi. Two roller is scary, but roller's silly. I'm trying to hopefully 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think that's a full room now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That is a full room. Okay, so this is going to be game 1, and then we'll do game 2. I'm making use of the splash tag title. You should recognize the gear. Ooh. Misa was not paying attention. Hold on. I will try to look at your title, Den. You have a question, Chirp? Go ahead. I'm all ears. I'm pretty much an open book for the most part. I answered question. Vacuum. Should I? Well, I'll see what you should. Maybe you're asking a weapon question, or what you want to cook on weapon. I'll see what they going to say. Ouch. No. Wait. Dang it. Should I missed part of that because I just saw should I and then it went too specific. I'm sorry. I got caught up in the game, Jerp. Should I specific what? Unless you were asking about a specific weapon. Because I'm trying to, like, look and play. Come on. Splat. No! Oh, choose a specific weapon. I think... Why not try charcoal decav? I almost clipped you, almost. I actually... Ooh, thanks for reminding me. I actually have a clip I want to show stream from when I couldn't sleep at 4 in the morning, and I was playing this weapon. I did like a belated quad. And by belated quad, I mean I basically did a solo wipeout in zones with this weapon. Well, Alpha was here. Alpha rated us. Me and Alpha are friends. And me and Alpha collaborated, I think, at least 4 times. At least. I need to look back. But I'm pretty sure we've done at least 4 collaborations together. I forgot to check out just his cosplay. Oopsie. I was trying to look at Jerp's messages. And a certain... I'm assuming you're going to say gear? That was game 1, by the way. We'll play this and then we'll back out after. Oh, okay. Well, we'll back out after this next game here. Yeah, we'll play one more with disc 1. Back out, do a new rotation. Am I right on the and a certain gear? Oh, and a certain Kingdom Hearts game. I mean, you can do for your May I Stream Chirp, you can choose a specific Kingdom Hearts game, but preferably one that's easily accessed on computer. I was just gonna see if there's any Kingdom Hearts games on Steam, and I was gonna probably buy and stream it if you know, or any on Switch. I don't know if there's any Kingdom Hearts games on Switch. You are level 24, nerd emoji. Why are you nerd emojiing for that? Is adding the ability to do a system transfer by storing your data in the server so you can transfer to the Switch 2 even if you're selling your Switch 1 beforehand. That's low-key kind of cool. That's actually a really nice feature that they're doing. I followed your Instagram on both my personal and my art account. I'm a beginner artist, so I'm not as good. Cut off, lol. You're good, Cosmo. I mean, what's nice? Jer plays the Kingdom Hearts game for Switch a lot. Okay. I don't remember which one. I'll just get one on Switch then, Jer. I'll look at what Kingdom Hearts games are available on Switch, and I will get one and stream it for May I Stream. And thank you, Cosmo. I'll probably... One of the things I want to do is update my stream starting soon to do new fan art features. So if you draw something and you are comfortable with it, I can put it as part of my stream starting soon then. Little animation that plays. Am I watching Jerp's name on phone? Yes. That is how I'm communicating with Jerp. Start with 1. Okay, bet. I got you, Chirp. Thank you. I will stream, May I Stream Kingdom Hearts 1 on Switch. If it is available on Switch, which I think it is. Because I thought they were porting all like the Kingdom Hearts games to it. So I'll do that. And if I fall like one of the things I'm doing with May I Stream, which for those who don't know, May I Stream is this thing I'm doing where I'm taking people's suggestions for streams. And potentially doing them throughout the month of May. I take people's suggestions, I put them on like a random wheel, and I spin the wheel whenever I'm making my stream schedule for the week. So like for this first week, you know, last week of April, first week of May, the ones that got picked were Alice, Nobody, and SM Toxic. Nobody suggestion was American Truck Simulator. Alice is doing Pokemon. I'm doing Pokemon Sword for Alice, and I believe I'm doing Mario Maker 2 for SM Toxic. So I have a community post up for people who might want to drop a suggestion if they haven't already. Cuddle, if you're lurking, I know you haven't properly done Cult of the Lamb, even though I know you're going to say Cult of the Lamb. So if you want to do that properly, I'd appreciate it. If you're lurking. And anyone else who wants to, I will grab the link to that post and put it in the stream here in a second. Of course, Chirp, anytime. Thank you for thanking me. Yeah, okay, so we'll back out here. We'll do a new rotation. Before I do a new rotation, I'm going to grab that link for the community post. I will show off the clip I hit last night at 4 in the morning. And yeah, so let me go ahead, let me go to my community post. So here is May I Stream for those who want to participate. You basically comment underneath the post a stream suggestion, and I could potentially randomly pick it for the month of May when making my streams for the month. So let me go ahead and here is the link for the post. If anyone wants to comment underneath it, their suggestion if they haven't. Secondly, let me pull up this clip. So it was 4 in the morning. It was zones on freaking, I forget the name of this map, Brine Water. We were losing, we came back, we got it close again, and then I was like, okay, let me just like be a little silly with it. I'm gonna pop vac here. I see people there, so vacking, go down, drop it right there, get 3 of them, and I just start chasing down this dude. I'm like, I want this quad, I want this quad. It's 4 in the morning, let me get this quad. There we go, wiped out. So if I ever shorten the clip, I'll probably shorten it to about here. Drop down, fire, triple, and then just chasing down this like squiffer, just trying to get the kill. And we eventually got the W. So yeah. Oh yeah, this was, I don't know if I ever showed this off. The silly Billy. We won 100x with 3J, Joseph, Jack, Justin, and Zay. JJJZ. Sadly, Team Knight was not victorious, but oh no, we were victorious. Never mind. Me when I'm dumb. Me when I'm stupid and forgetting that we won. Me when I'm so used to losing Splatfest, so my default brain was like, oh yeah, we lost that. No, we won. I'm just dumb. I forget things. Alright, we're gonna do another drop in here. Let me see if anyone added their suggestion to May I Stream. I'm just looking. If not, no biggie. We already have a lot of suggestions. And yeah, let's keep on cooking. We got about, I want to say anywhere between half an hour and 45 minutes or so. Maybe a little more. I just want to make sure I have plenty of time to like quickly pack a lunch and get to work because I have to leave by like 10:10 at the latest. And I want to, then I work 11 to like 7. And then I'm going to get home. Then I'm going to probably actually, I'm going to power nap is what I'm going to do instead of just staying up. Because the grass is probably going to be wet still when I get home. So I'll get home. I'll power nap until like noon. And then I'm going to work from like noon onward to like mow the yard and do everything else I'm supposed to do. Take care of my puppers who's just chilling on my bed right now. I'm gonna be able to join any more games. My GS Ma hasn't seen her and she isn't texting it. Oh geez. Hopefully everything's a-okay. Best of luck there. And hopefully you have a good rest of your night. Go make sure she okay. Alright, if not, no worries. Go take care of IRL stuff. That's important. Making sure she okay and everything. Appreciate you coming on down. Hopefully see you in the future. For more Splat and variety is what I mostly do. By the way, tomorrow I am going to give Marvel Rivals another whirl with my buddy Koi. I will be playing Quick Play with Viewer. So if anyone who likes Mar Rival, we will be doing that with my one friendo tomorrow. And then Thursday, it's Pokemon Sword. And then the Mar Park collab. And then Friday is Truckin'. With the American Truck Simulator. And then Mario Sunshine. So there's a lot to do. There's a lot going on. Yeah, last time I tried to stream Rivals, my computer sort of blew up on itself, but we're going to try it again. I'm going to try to adjust the settings with Koi before going live and make sure it's all good. Uh-oh, wait, what was that? Hold on. Weather alert. Please don't tell me what I thought that said. Please. Please don't. No. It is. It's severe thunderstorm tonight. Why? Why do an exterior patrol outside? Why are you thundering? No. Oh, that's gonna suck. Jeez. Well, I'll have to do that when the time comes. I'll just make sure to pack a raincoat. No, it's not hurricane, it's just thunder. For thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and a thunder. I saw a little cutie little shark in thumbnail. Yes, Jeff. Koi likes to play Jeff. I want to give Emma Frost a chance because I haven't played since Season 2 started and she's a new character. So I want to give her a shot. I might play Jeff as well because Jeff is a silly little guy. And I'm not really good with him. And I want to improve. Or I might go back to my classic playing as these silly Billy characters that... Dang it. Like, I'm good with, well, I mean, it's an easy character, but I still love Squirrel Girl. Iron Man's fun. Scarlet Witch. Star-Lord. Penny. Those are, like, some of my best characters. Adam Warlock's good, but I haven't touched him in forever. I haven't touched the game in forever, though, too, so I'm gonna be rusty as hell. But I'm only doing quick play, so that's fine. I mean, Luna Snow and Emma Frost and Rivals. Cool. My top character was Penny for a while. I think she's a little silly. Winter Soldier's fun. I put, like, at least 2 hours into Winter Soldier, I'm pretty sure. My one buddy mains him, though. Chaos Control. Scarlet Witch. Although I might want to pick up Doctor Strange because they had a really cool outfit for Doctor Strange drop. It's like the Multiverse of Madness one where he has like a bunch of like corpse hands around him. Like he looks like Shigaraki from My Hero. Because of like all the hands around him. It's kind of silly. Ah, crab basket. Oh, hi. Hello there. I'm running. Cool. We're golden. Uh-oh, Stream Elements didn't like whatever you said. Oh, because you said d.va. Stream Elements thought you were sending a link. So Stream Elements nuked you for 5 seconds. Stream Elements doesn't like when people try to send link. Yeah, hands around him? Yeah, like, hold on, let me show a render of it. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, skin, rivals. Here we go, here's a good screenshot of it, I think. Save image. So here we go. Here is what I mean by like hands around him. This is the outfit I'm referring to for Doctor Strange. It looks really cool. Like yeah, he has all these like ghost demon hands like all around him. And like he's a possessed corpse is like the lore, which is kind of cool. Oh yeah, people can gift things on Rivals now, which is kind of cool. So like if someone has a, like you want someone to have a skin, you can just gift a skin, which is funny. Hi fellas. All my fellas. Also surprised I haven't 4-starred this yet. Watch me 4-star it after this next game. I feel like I'm close. Yep, 23 minutes ago. Severe thunderstorm warning issued for my area. Yay, I love severe thunder. Don't you, doggo? No, she doesn't. No, she does not. Weapon. I want to see how close I am to 4-starring the weapon. Oh no, I couldn't vac in time, grr. Oh yeah, I'm literally 3,000 away. It's literally gonna be like, if I win 2 more turf wars, it's 4-starred. And it's either 2 wins or like 3 losses. Because this weapon can paint. Oh no, screen, boo. Fellas, if you're a viewer, try to avoid using screen. There might be new people who don't know that. We try to ban screen because me and other people in this stream get migraines from getting hit by screen. So I don't know if you're a viewer, fella, or not. But if you are, please avoid using screen. If you really want to fresh up those weapons, just throw the screen behind you towards base. Because getting hit by that thing just causes migraine. Also, are you just dressed as a squid with the glasses and the outfit? Because it seemed like it, I wasn't sure. I haven't seen Gloop in chat. Okay. Just making sure, because I'm like, grr, we try to avoid that. Everyone gets like a verbal warning. Try to avoid using screen. Because screen is bad. Because screen is bad. Okay. Ow. Hi, Nettie. Don't do drugs. Okay. Drugs are bad. Except shrooms in Mario Party. Everybody loves shrooms. Mario shrooms, specifically. Paint, paint, paint. By the way, next week's Turf War and Vibe gimmick, I think I'm gonna just get the E leader out of the way. If I'm streaming on a night where I don't have to work. I need to plan out my stream schedule accordingly, but that's one of the things I'm planning on doing. Caffeine and nature. I mean, those drugs are dope. Again, if you're listening to stream, please stop the screen. It gives me and other people migraines. If you're listening in, if you want to use that weapon, just throw the screen behind you towards the base. I will demonstrate how to I could demonstrate how to properly do it then. Because literally, grr. That hurt. What's this? Okay, just reminds me. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I was trying to reference. It's just like, jokes are bad. Okay. Hi, Nettie. Jack! Pearl! My instinct almost said just call you Cuddle. Pearl! You're... funny point. Yeah. If you're gonna mimic my sibling, I'm gonna Just kidding. Lighthearted. Oh my god, they killed Kay! Flips the white and the black on the gear. Oh, that's cool. You bastards, you killed Penny! I mean, Cuddle could be lurking. I figured they are either lurking and doing artwork, lurking and eating, lurking and passed out on stream. Because they've done that several times during Turf 4 and 5. Just go honk shoe, honk me, 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 me. So, we don't know. Yeah, but they aren't typing. Yeah, but they lurking. Maybe. Moo. Woof. A woo. Actually, what sound does an octopus make? Blorp, 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 blorp. It just... I don't know what noise would Jack make? A Vimo. Booby, yeah. What? Oh god, not what does the fox say? I like the one voice clip though. It's like the Octoling saying boo yeah, but it sounds like they're saying booby yeah. It's so silly. That's some OG internet brain rot for real. That's like that's old Jin brain rot. Boop. Push down the wall there. Puppy's lying down in my bed. She like blends into my bed. If I don't like look closely at my bed, I could not see her because she just looks like a pillow. Yep, server maintenance at 9. Yay. Well, luckily we'll 4-star this by then. So, good timing. We'll just raid somebody. We'll raid somebody at D9. I don't know why server maintenance is happening because I don't think it's time for a patch yet, is it? Yeah, it's like end of April, early May. And the season just started in, what, March? Actually, wait, maybe. Yeah, if we were going to have a patch, weren't we already going to have it? I'm confused why we're getting server maintenance, but it's fine. Maybe that means a Switch 2 edition of Splatoon 3. Nah, if only. If only. I know some people really don't want that. I know I teased about that to Epi, and Epi was just like, no! Just all caps, no. Please no, I don't want Splatoon becoming pay to win. I mean, I don't think it's like pay to win. I think more so like just enhanced like single player would be cool. Like as long as it's just like would be not third kits, but like or third kits to become free. It just like if there's a Switch 2 edition, it just becomes like an extra DLC. Yeah, I did side order already. Hello, Windy Runner. Hopefully you're doing well. I mean, it would make sense if Splatoon 3 had 3 single-player campaigns, right? Like, we have the hero mode, we have side order. What if we get a 3rd single-player campaign? Nah. Why are so like I would kind of want to run a poll now. I kind of want to run a poll of like, oh, who would hate the idea of? Oh, okay, the server just nuked itself. But realistically, it's not happening. No, yeah, true. So I don't think we can 4-star this. If they're booting us out now, yeah, they're just booting us out now. So we're so close yet so far from 4-star. You want to know how much freshness I need? I literally need 1,160. That's 1 turf war. I'm literally 1 turf war away. Well, in the meantime, while we wait, let's I guess we could reminisce or do. Tell you what, we will surprise Markar. We'll do surprise Markar just while the server maintenance, and then someone can let us know. So I'm gonna get dragged out of existence real quick. I'm gonna change the music. And welcome to Mario Kart and Vibe. A new series that I'm never going to actually do. We're just doing this because the servers are down. But let me just disappear from existence really quickly. And let me substitute in for my other mascot. A certain Wolfman. Actually, I'm gonna do another one on top of that. Instead of just doing Ojin, it's going to be Mar Ojin. And I'm going to race as Mar in Markart. So yeah. Welcome to Markart. The servers are down. I don't really care for this emote too much. It's supposed to be laughing, but I don't really use it much. I prefer Smug way more, honestly. Smug just fits. So, OMWLG. We're going to Markart while we wait for server maintenance. OMWLG. I'm not going to change the title of the stream because we're going to go back to Turf War. This is just a surprise swap over. I will change this to Mario Kart while server maintenance happening, or just maintenance. Just gonna say Mario Kart while server maintenance. And yeah, we'll just do that. We'll wait for fellows. I like how the room ID is on my way. Let's go. That is literally the room ID. I don't know how we got lucky with that, but yeah, the room ID is on my way. Let's go. OMWLG. I'll wait for anyone else to hop in. We'll just do a quick 150. Anyone else coming? Or once the Jack server I did meow, which Jack started barking. Well, that's because I'm a dog. What's your dog doing? So I can come back later. All right. Thank you, Yang. It's like yin yang, but it's like yen yang. Thank you, yin yang. All right. Peter Griffin. This isn't Fortnite. Anyway, we'll do hard computer. We'll just do that. Eeny, meeny, money, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. Let me see if anyone else joins us. If not, here we go. Hello, Peter. Welcome to. I read that as like with Dr. Octopus's voice. It's okay. No one can really say Jackogień the first time around either. Sorry, pronunciation's not my strong suit. Let's go. Let's go Waluigi. Yang? Okay, Yang. Whatever floats the boat. Oh, I don't want to do that voice. That voice is mid. That voice is stinky poo-poo. Yeah, Waluigi. Wah. I should get a Waluigi. Like, that should... I feel like that'd be really easy. It's worse than mid. It's stinky. Not the good stinky. Like, it's like... It, like, smells like diarrhea mixed with throw up down a garbage disposal of, like, a house from, like, the 20s. Like, that's how old and stinky it be. Mark heart. Oh yeah, so every now and then I'll do the announcer voice with Nettie because it's just fun. It rolls off the tongue funnier. Just. But my microphone peaks sometimes saying Nettie. But yeah, it's fun. Inside order, I don't know why. I'm just gonna do that. That sounds fun. That sounds silly. I'm coming for you, Jerp. Just wait till I get there. Banana. Chicken banana. Anyway. Oh, blue. Ba-da-dee-da-do-die. Luigi! Ha! Elbozo. Just kidding. That was my default reaction, assuming that it was Cuddle playing Luigi. If Cuddle was playing Luigi, then... I feel like, the servers are gonna be back online shortly after 9, and then we'll just hop back over. That's my gut reaction. Usually it doesn't take too long. Oh, no. Skirt. Maybe I can pull off this W. Ooh. Not doing too shabby for once in my life. But then again, Waluigi Stadium is just childhood moment. Grew up on Double Dash. Double Dash is my goat. Man, Double Dash and Air Rider are like two of my favorite games ever. From Doc, I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a mother. He pissed on my wife. That's right. He took his hedgehog quilly and he pissed on my wife. And I said that's disgusting. So I'm making a call out post on my twitter.com. Anyway. Let's do moon view. Oh, someone's giving me advice on my Sunshine playthrough. Cool. Thank you, Soul Milo. Giving me a lot of Sunshine advice. Which is helpful, because I'm not that great with Sunshine, but it's fine. I was gonna send it, but text limit, god dang. Moo. Oh no, she hired this cow to stare at us. Actually, this is oddly very fitting music for Moo Moo Meadows. Like the Toriel music. This just fits. Racing on Moo Moo Meadows with Toriel. I know cow versus goat, but still fitting. It still fit the vibe. The one Squidward yelled at the cow on stream. That's funny. Moo. Ah, dang. If it wasn't for that lightning, I would have hit Jerp and been able to pass her. Grr. I'm glad this track's coming back for Markar Whirl. Because I feel like a certain someone's very happy about that. I wonder who. Teehee. I wonder what individual I may be alluding to that's happy that not only is Moo Moo Meadows coming back, but also a playable cow. I wonder. Also, hello, Akeem. Hopefully you're doing well. Again, Moo Moo Farm. I don't know why I'm saying... I meant to say hi to Daniel. That's why. My brain just flatlined. Daniel's new. Akeem's been here. Sargi. But yes, Pearl is the one excited. See, this is what no sleep does to a mother effer, okay? I have, like, little to no sleep in my system, and I still have to work an 8-hour shift. God rest my soul. Alright, can someone in chat just let us know when the server maintenance is done, if it wraps up after this? I think these should be done by the time we're done with these 4 races, but we'll see. It'd be so funny. I remember one time, Splatoon server maintenance happened. I swapped to Mario Kart, then Mario Kart server maintenance happened, so I swapped to Smash Brothers. We had to like swap up games twice because of server maintenance. I forget what stream that was, but I just remember it happening. Where we're just like, oh, Splatoon's down? Okay, let's play Mario Kart. Oh, Mario Kart's down. Okay, I guess we're going to Smash Brothers. Just like, we're just trying to find something to do with the fellas while waiting for the server to fix itself. What makes me a good demo man? If I was a bad demo man, I wouldn't be sitting here discussing it with you, now would I? TF2 is silly, although I have not touched it in forever. Since like October of 23, I think? I forget. I just know I was doing with Mr. Pill Monster. I need to catch up, but I'm so far behind. Go, Piranha. Go. Well, hopefully you're enjoying your stay, Julian. And hopefully you're having a good Tuesday night. Trying to catch up. Misa behind, but double item moment maybe? Save me? I mean, I got drugs, shrooms. Neom, neom, neom. Can I hit her with the double whammy of the red shell and then the blue shell comes in. And then... Oh, I tried to get the triple whammy, but it didn't work. No. Ah, lightning. Okay, come on. The 3 boos. Boo-ogen. Boo-woo jerp. And Pearl. All fighting for the fur. Gosh darn it. No. Come on, item, save me. Save me, item. That's not saving me at all. No. Dang it. Bro, I got Mario Karted. I was in 3rd. I got Mario Karted so bad. Oh, I'm behind Jerp. I can still beat her. I just gotta wait. We got 3 big boos. It's a 3 big booms. Boo duo without the D. I thought I did say boo-o. But I don't know, my brain not braining. Boo-o duo. Y'all are a duo. Beep beep. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Matching usernames are cool. I kind of did that once upon a time with a SO, but that was a while ago. God dang it. And even now, even if I would get a SO, like, I feel like we would still maintain our, like, usernames. We'd just, like, hang out more. Misa thinks. Like, if hypothetically, I would go that route. Although, my shy, God dang it, I can't even speak. I said my shy eye instead of my shy ass is what I was trying to say. My shy ass can't really formulate anything other than have a good night or good night. Because Misa can't even, like, pull up the confidence to be like, so, you know, what would you want out of a relationship? Question mark or anything, because I'm just a hot mess. Misa hot mess, but that's okay. I'll just keep trying to vibe, I guess. Oh, hi, giant ball in my face. Lovely. Alright, can I get higher than 6, please, and thank you. Oh, okay. I'm getting Mario Karted. Again, oddly fitting music for the racetrack. Hey, thank you, my Doom. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for being a member for so long. 37 months. We are only doing Mario Kart because the servers are down for S, for the Splat. Okay, I guess I'm taking 6th. Yippee. Do I finish? Okay, I'm still finishing the podium. I take that as a W. I've been playing Wii a bit recently. Fair enough. The finish was so close, holy heck. W though. I'll take the bronze medal. Let's go check to see if the servers are back. Boo-o on top. I don't mind. Nope. Phrasing, Jackogień. Jackogień Ogen. Phrasing. Carefully. Very carefully. Mind your phrasing. Okay? Cool. Okay. Anyway, we're back, Ojin. Firmware dropped, added virtual game card and game share support, added, ooh, maybe that's why they did maintenance. Let me check the firmware. I don't want to accidentally dox myself, so I'm just going to yoinkity sploinkity. And where's my, hold on. I want my Jack Rolly on screen. Where's my Jack Rolly? Also, the worst change, the eShop is now red. Ew. Why? Why, though? Maintenance will end around... Okay, well, then we're just done. Well, then we're done, chat. Let me get my ass on screen just to say a proper goodbye. I didn't realize it'd be that late, so I have work. So technically, let's just say, for the sake of argument, we 4-starred roller, teehee. I know I would have to play one more Turf War, but for the sake of argument, and for the sake of just sanity, we 4-starred the roller. I want to have my ass on screen so I can say hi, like goodbye. Not my actual ass, because that goes against YouTube TOS. But I mean, my freaking Octoling, get over here, you goofy goober. I want to say proper goodbye, and I want to do a proper Jackogień raid. Grr. There I am. There we go. Anyway, thank you all for watching, for mostly Splatoon and a little bit of Markar. We are going to rate somebody who is also playing with viewers. I'm trying to see who is out there. Ideally someone who's playing with viewer. Oh, I feel so bad. I know somebody who's doing a scrim, but the servers are down. So I don't know if they can even do anything there. Okay. Oh, there we go. I know somebody who's doing Markart. We're gonna do Markart. Or raid somebody who's doing Markart. Get out of here. Hancock or Markart. Oh, they might be doing single player though. Or are they playing with viewer? No, they look like they're just doing single player then. Grr. There's got to be someone doing something with viewer, right? I'm skimming the webs to try to find someone who's doing something. Bro, how hard? Hey, nobody, you want to go live again so I can read you? I'm kidding. I can't find anyone who's really doing anything with viewers. But I still want to raid because I want to spread good vibes. So, oh wait, no, wait. There's this person's. I forgot. This is a friend of a friend kind of thing. This person named Donkey Bon is like head moderator for Planty Gamer. And we raid Planty quite a bit. So we're gonna go raid this fellow who's playing the fork knife with viewer. So we'll go head over there and spread some good vibes. So we'll head over there. Thank you everyone for watching. They are playing fork knife. So go ahead and support them with the hashtag Jackogień raid. Because we technically did stuff with both Jack and Ojin today. And that'll be it. Thank you everyone. Peace, love, and good vibes. Bye bye.